Hello, hello. We are back. Now we are Sheikh Asner. Now we're still Catholic, so even though we're under a Muslim liege, we are still upholding our religion. Our brother died of depression because he was such a loser. But on the upside, we have Asner now, and he happens to be a genius. So there's great opportunity here. Now, I can even choose the type of person that I want to be with this focus. So, he's 17, so we just got him at the perfect age while we're at it, too. Let's see, he's a naive appeaser. He wants to be well-liked and fancies himself a diplomat. He's a genius. Uncouth. Grooming and personal care are not exactly priorities for this character. That's not good. The character believes in the virtues of temperantia, moderation, a valuable trait in rulers and stewards. Okay. Patience, nice. So he has a good amount of stewardship. Maybe I should go the stewardship route. Let me just concentrate on family life for right now. Increase my diplomacy, increase my health, and get married. I can't become the king of Navarre just yet, but let's try to acquire a title from our liege lord before we even try to consider breaking from him. Oh, and here's a perfect woman. She's strong and she's ambitious. Not good on prestige, but that's a hit I'll take gladly. And then last, let's add up all our positions up. So we'll improve diplomatic relations with our liege. We will train troops in our little county. We will collect taxes. And instead of going for technology, we're going to do something a little different. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a spy network also where our liege is at. Maybe there's some opportunities that we can take advantage of. And as far as the Pope goes, as far as the court chaplain goes, we're going to do what we always do, which is improve relations with the Pope. That's more important than ever now, considering I have no real allies at this point. So let's get this party started. Alright, so I got married. I will gladly accept that gold, sir. I need every piece I can get. So, yeah. Let's see what's going on with our wifey. She doesn't like us very much, but we're going to improve that. We're going to make her a tutor. And we'll sway. Also, I will now start also trying to sway my guy over here too, while I'm also doing some sketchy stuff around his area, which is great. You can imprison this subject without incurring tyranny. What has she done that makes her worthy of being in prison? Kill. So you want me to kill another? Is that your husband that you want me to kill? Oh, he's your sibling. When neither of you have gold, so I will allow you to commit kinslaying gladly. And while we're at it, let's see if we can improve some things here. We would just keep on growing our wealth for now, because you never know when we might have a random attack. Maybe I should write a letter to Sultan Abdul ar-Rahman II to try to convince him. I know I didn't say his name right. To try to convince him of my good intentions. Let's try it. The Sultan wrote me back, informing me that he has taken notice of my interest and his friendship and reciprocates vividly. Perfect. This is good. This is good. Okay, what's going on here? To the Honorable Sheikh Asnar, I would like to invite you a seat on my... Wait, so he's... Okay, so I have a set liege lord currently. We could always just build another holding though. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build another holding. The sad thing is that it's going to cost us a lot of money. And I don't know where I'm going to get it from. He's got 144. Damn, this guy got 300 and something. I'm tempted to steal his stuff, but I'm not gonna do the whole tyranny thing. We already saw how that worked out in the last let's play. So we're just gonna try to play this as smart and slow as possible. Eventually there will be somebody that's gonna want to attack this place from the Christian world, so we'll see. It started as an uneasiness around guests and strangers, then evolved into awkwardness and a strong feeling of discomfort. There's a chance that I'll gain gregarious, but there's also a chance I'll gain stressed. Damn, I got stressed instead of gregarious. Oh, nobody's perfect. It seems I can write a book. It's probably better to do it now that I'm young. I have to be very smart though about what I want to build onto this book. Stewardship would probably be the best. Since I'm such a small county, I want as much stewardship as possible. Perhaps it is time I ask Sultan Abraman to spend some time with me. It is probably the fastest way for me to gain his trust. I will ask. The Sultan was happy to oblige me. Now that I have some time to spend with him, I am confident that I can convince him of how alike we are and that he stands only to gain from our friendship. Yes, sirski. That's what I would like, so that he can give me stuff. I think these days have really helped me getting the Sultan to know and appreciate me better. We have passed most of our time in my palace discussing of the most disparate topics. I'm glad to host you. I hope you enjoy our frugal dinner. I hope you like your time here. I was glad to host you. With my illustrious education in all affairs of state and diplomacy, I should have no trouble finding the right way to endear myself to Sultan. I will send an envoy to his realm. I will. Just as expected, my diplomats were able to convince Sultan Al-Ramun of what an honorable and trustworthy ruler I am, a man that is well worth his respect. Yes, sir. Yes, sirski. Let's continue to do this, so that one day I can ask for a favor from the man. A daughter was born to Estefania Rodriguez and Enrico. Girl, you had a fucking daughter out of wedlock? See, this is why I gotta marry y'all off early, because if not, y'all just be hoeing yourselves to the highest bidder. Jesus. This is not okay, sweetheart. It's not okay at all. Let's form that alliance if I can. Nice. Now that's a good alliance to have right there. And then I have a Verona. Not bad. That's a good alliance to have. Now I have two very good alliances actually. Alright, let's see if I can fabricate a claim here. If I can, I'm definitely taking that. So my current liege doesn't really think much of me, but I don't really care about him. I care about this guy. I need to continue to sway him further and build that trust. I don't know how this guy's managed to stay independent for so long. I really don't. Finally, wifey is prego. Excellent news. Please give me a strong or genius baby and I'll be happy, because our branch is still at, our family is still at 15 prestige. We really haven't really been making big moves. So we got to get our stuff together. Perhaps it could help me to increase the Sultan's opinion of me if I just send him a gift as a show of friendship and good faith. Okay, I will send him a priceless work of art. A fancy gift should do the trick. No need to spend too much on it though. This is not a good idea. I mean, we're trying to continue to build stuff, so it seems that it seems I did not spend all the money in vain. The Sultan was thrilled by my gift and told me he was struck by my thoughtful gesture. I really made a good impression on him. Yes, sir. It is a good tradition to have some gossip. Oh, so my wife wants maids around. If it makes you happy, sweetheart. I will gladly do it. The things I do for love. So I have a daughter. She's not special in any way. Her name's Maria. One thing I've learned is let's get these women married right away. If we leave them idled, they will go crazy for the man.
What did he say?
Therefore, we shall do this early and get them betrothed or married. Alright, she's undergoing her churching. Good luck with that, sweetheart. Glad I'm a fucking boy. Excuse me? There's a Catholic uprising. Oh no, it's declared against him though. Got you. Can I join? Because I am a Catholic. Just saying, bro. A lowborn guy just decided to do some type of Catholic uprising. I respect him, but I don't think he has the manpower to make this happen. But I really do respect him for the act. Yep, he's getting cooked. And cooked. He's gone. Yeah, it's looking like this might take a while, but we will continue to press on. Currently, he likes us 41% or 41. Damn! To send him a gift, it costs $454. Ah, damn! What happened here? So he died. Darn. Is she not a part of my... Oh, wow. So she decided to stay over there instead of come back to her brother. What a... I mean, I guess our relationship must not be that good. I guess. Ooh, hold on. Reconquest. There's currently an ongoing reconquest war at the Iberian Peninsula. Alright, but it doesn't really have anything to do with me, though. Damn, this guy's getting powerful. Oh, here's the conquest. Dude, if she ends up doing it, I'm gonna be impressed. I'm literally living vicariously through her right now. If she manages to make this conquest happen, I will be impressed. And happy for her. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's see until the big boy's army comes. See how you feel then, sweetheart. So he joined. And the Caliph joined. Oh, he's cooked. She's cooked. I don't think she's gonna survive this. Yep. As soon as they brought the big boys in, she was, unless she's got like some amazing, yep, she's cooked. I wonder if this is a good time to hurt this guy though, like try to, I can't, I can't. Let's see if there's a chance here. Nope, nothing. All right, my lord, composing a book. My lord, begins a note from my Grand Vizier Lope. The writing of your manuscript has come to a halt. Our oldest scholar and most experienced scribe has passed away. He recommends investing in more scribes or risk a lower quality of work. Funding is not an issue. I will gladly pay money for more scribes. Are you crazy? Yeah, this girl is not doing so well anymore. But I already knew that was gonna happen to her. Since I came to Navarre, we have never had a shortage of soldiers reinforcing our troops. It's great. I need my man ready to go. She is struggling over here with this war. Let me see. She's a jungle expert. I don't know how that's gonna help. Curious, I was pleased as always when I saw the amount of coin in the coffers this morning, but looking at it now, the amount seems somehow less. Could it be that someone is stealing from me when I catch the thieving little rat? First they take my gold, and then what? Let's not get paranoid. Let's not do that. He's got almost 8,000. She's only got like 2,000. I wish somebody would back her up though, like some of these Catholic leaders over here. What are they doing? I have been spending more time with my wife Myra lately, and though of course we did not marry for love, I can tell it's growing between us. Marital bliss, that's what I want to hear. I want my girl happy. As you pass by the treasure, you stumble upon Bishop Fernando digging through the coffers. You must have been quiet as he looks very surprised. So this is where the missing gold has gone. Cut your motherfucking God-loving ass. Let's see. Let him go in exchange for a favor. This behavior is unacceptable. Make him swear to never do it again. Homie, you know what I'm gonna do to you now, right? Like, you should know what I'm gonna do to you. You should know what I'm about to do to you. Do you know? Let me show you. I'm gonna revoke your title because you don't deserve it. Hopefully, please tell me I can banish, bro. Please tell me I can banish, bro. Yes. 240 gold goes to me. And we're gonna get a new bishop, and he's gonna do the right thing now and not steal from me. Let's see, this guy's getting attacked again by this guy. Probably not much of a threat, but he's got another war from another angle, so that's gonna probably do something to him. Also, the guy that I made my new priest, let's award him that title of bishopry. Make sure to do the right thing, Bishop. Pretty soon I'm gonna have enough to do this. I'm almost halfway through it. The conversion of Serbia, but they can't do a conversion of Spain. Damn, that's some lazy motherfuckers. Falsely confess faith. I don't know. The thing about doing that is that confess to your liege faith for political reasons while still practicing your true faith in private. This will allow you to join and found secret society. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. I think I will. I think I will. Damn! It just doesn't feel right though. I did it. But I am gonna fund this religious cult though. I need more prestige. Got you. I need more prestige. The Sultan loves me, but my liege, this liege doesn't really like me. I have to fight him to be able to have my liege be the guy. Then I can ask him for some titles. Also, I have no heir currently, so I'm at a big risk as things stand. I'm gonna demand her conversion just so that we can get her happy enough. Just so we can get her happy enough to have kids. Even though I'm now publicly proclaiming the greatness of Allah, I will still hold my Catholic ideals in my heart. Of course I will. Blessings upon you. I submit to your wise counsel. Okay, good. Now start popping out babies because it's looking dangerous right now for us. May you live in harmony and content. Okay. The ship you are on falls victim to a mighty storm, and you are tossed overboard as it sinks beneath the waves. Together with your followers and a few other survivors, you are washed ashore on a small deserted island. As a person of rank, it falls on you to distribute what little food you have left. Yo, how did I get myself in this situation? Alright, let's see. As Sheikh, my share will be greater, of course. No, you will share them evenly. Right now, I'm not Sheikh. I'm in a deserted island. Let's be fair here. After a few days, another ship carrying pilgrims passes nearby, and to everyone's relief, their lookout spots your stranded party. Though weakened by the lack of food and water, everyone survives thanks to your decision to share supplies evenly. Hey, I only did what I had to do, guys. Traveling to Mecca gives time for reflection. A man should not go into excess when it comes to food, and should always abstain from wine. Alhamdulillah. Alright. As you stop for camp one evening, you notice that an old man in poor clothing has made camp at the same place. The man offers to tell you a hadith. He has if you can spare some bread. Listen to the old man. The old man says that the messenger of Allah, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, would often pray, "O Allah, I seek your protection from anxiety and grief, from incapacity and laziness, from stinginess and cowardice, and from the burden of debt and domination of the people. Alhamdulillah. With my illustrious education in all affairs of state and diplomacy, I should have no trouble finding the right way to endear myself to the Sultan. I will send an envoy to his realm." So it seems this girl wasn't able to succeed in her endeavor. We're gonna research. As you arrive in Mecca, you start preparing for the evening prayer when you discover that the water in the well is not entirely pure. This would not be valid water to use for ablution. I'm pretty sure that I meant to say absolution, but I'm not sure. You are now at Kaaba itself and performing the tawaf. 7 circuits you will walk around the black stone, and each time you complete a circuit, you point to the stone and say, "In the name of Allah, Allah is great, Allah is great, Allah is great, and praise be to Allah." Shout out every... Well, I need as much prestige as possible right now. Just as expected, my diplomats were able to convince the Sultan of what an honorable and trustworthy ruler I am. As it should be. The 9th day in Mecca, you perform the wukuf at Mount Arafat, with the entire afternoon dedicated to contemplative vigil praying and reciting the Holy Quran. As you ride through the desert on your way home, you pass the grim remains of another pilgrim caravan. Their bones have been picked clean by scavengers, and it serves as a sobering reminder of the dangers associated with the Hajj. You consider yourself lucky to have made it as far as you have. You will soon be home, inshallah. Alright, my prestige is 124. I need to get it higher though. I have returned to my court a changed man. I am truly humbled before Allah, and I know that all men are equal and can live in harmony with each other. That's good. That's good. Alright, let's see. We still need another 200 and something. Let's observe Ramadan so that we can look better for this guy. Alright. The holy month of Ramadan is upon us, and all faithful Muslims, save the infirm and those on journey, must observe the fast during daylight hours. A daughter was born to Estefania Godriguez and damn girl, I thought I married you off. You out here doing it again? Jesus Christ. You slut of a woman. A lot of people won't have us now because we had switched our religion. So now I just gotta add whoever I can. That's fine. That's what we'll do then. I plan to make a cult anyways. Oh, 233. Okay. Okay, so that gave me prestige. The end of Ramadan approaches, and that means the holiday of Eid ul-Fitr is upon us. The preparations for the planned feast to celebrate this have already been made. Now the time has come to invite your vassals to your palace. What say you, master? I mean, these guys are religious, so I don't know if they're gonna want to come. Oh wow, they're coming. That's hilarious. They must feel scared not to come. A great banquet you ordered held to celebrate Eid al-Fitr and the end of Ramadan was a rousing success. The food was exceptional, the entertainment magnificent, and a great time was had by all. Your guests seem suitably impressed by your wealth and generosity. Eid Mubarak. To celebrate, perhaps you should present a gift to your beloved wife. I will. Anything to make her like me more. I need a kid, like now. Your fast observance of the holy month of Ramadan has ended. Until next year. Dude, I need this girl to have... Oh, wait. Hold on. I can have multiple wives currently because I'm technically... Yes. I forgot. This could come in clutch. I'll get this genius. I need her to have a baby already for me. Damn. Princess of Arabia, sure, why not? That can come. That's a good alliance to have, honestly. That can come in clutch. And we're about to hit our nice, our 250 needed amount for my cult. During this evening's council meeting, Spymaster Donato told us of a rumor he had encountered. The peasants speak of an artifact hidden not far away from here. The specifics of Donato's information are uncertain, but perhaps this would be worth investigating. Yes, please arrange a search for that. That's very curious. Now it's time to make my cult. Alright. I'm not going to openly adopt my faith until I've done the necessary moves. But for now, we have a cult in secret within the kingdom. Within the Umayyad kingdom or empire, whatever. In order to make sure that the oppression of Catholic followers comes to an end, I have decided to take action. I will focus my efforts on organizing my fellow believers so that we in time, when we are too many to be ignored, can express our faith without any fear of repercussions. When the time is right, we will proclaim our faith. Spymaster Donato has uncovered several clues indicating that Chief Dujam of Zagreb possesses important information regarding the rumored artifact. However, he is unwilling to talk, and Donato wants more spies transferring from the regular mission to target the chief instead. The artifact is of great importance. The spies are yours. Yeah, I'm very curious about this specific artifact now. Finally, we have some possible heirs. Please give me a son. Perhaps it could help me to increase if I send him a gift. I will send him another gift. Eventually, I will be asking him to give me some land Eventually, I will be asking him to give me some land. The pregnancy has caused my wife to develop quite the unusual taste. Oh, so you hungry for specifics? Go ahead, girl. Eat away. Please, do get horny for me. Let me see. Damn, it didn't hit. Alright. The Society of Jesus. I'm a herald. Alright, that's the list of my members. Ever since its humble roots, Christians have marked themselves by their refusal to abandon their faith in the face of persecution. So it is that a rich tradition of martyrs and underground parishes can give hope to a group of believers in even the darkest of times, no matter what they are outwardly forced to profess. To each other they can profess their true faith in their God, and their God is love. So here's my wife, for example. Let's invite her. I covered my face before praying. Once at the mosque, I sat down next to Mira. At the end of the service, I grabbed her hand and drew the holy symbol of God with my finger in her palm. Afterwards, she followed me into the deserted alley where I revealed my identity and I invited her to join. Mira said yes. As a reigning sheikh, I rarely have any spare time, but for my little daughter Maria, I would move heaven and earth. Well, she's your only daughter. Well, she is my only daughter. Alright, so currently there's only one member, but I will continue to add women. Finally, I have an heir. Of course, he doesn't have any type of traits. It's fine. It's fine. I'll allow it. I just gotta make sure that this boy doesn't end up... Yeah, he did. But it's fine. I should probably have all my wives... be okay with the Christians. That way I can get her. That way I can trust them with my secret dealings in my cult. After some careful planning, I am seated next to Princess Zainab at the formal dinner. I had planned to tell her about a family of Christians that was attacked and driven from their home in Vizcaya in an attempt to rouse her sympathy, but what angle should I employ? They were forced to leave many loved ones behind. Yeah, something really the same for her. Hopefully it works. Princess Adila was visibly moved by the story about the poor family. After our conversation, she became very quiet and only responded in short, half-hearted sentences when spoken to. Just before our departure, Adila pulled me aside and thanked me for opening her eyes. Let's induct her. This one was also moved. Let's induct her. Whoa, I'm a cult leader. I have arranged for one of my spies to leave a tome of the Bible with an anonymous note in the chambers of Prince Adila. If the tome is left open on a passage which Adila finds relevant, I'm hopeful she will find truth in the holy words, but what might catch her eyes? What is she? She's very religious, so maybe ethics. And with this one, she is importance of community. Let's try that. The spies I ordered to watch over Princess Adila have brought me some disappointing news. As far as they have been able to determine, Adila has not read the Bible. Well, this is very disappointing. What about the other one? My spies have brought me some outstanding news. Apparently, Princess Anib read the Bible every night and now seems to worship. Yes, it's time for her to join. It's time for you to join, my darling. And this guy has a high opinion of me. Maybe I can get... Oh, dude, if I can get this... Dude, if I can get the Sultan to join my cult... Oh, my God. I covered my face before praying, and once at the mosque, I sat down next to Sanib. At the end of the service, I grabbed her hand and drew the holy symbol of God with my finger in her palm. Afterwards, she followed me into a deserted alley where I revealed my identity. Come on. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try to first get the Sultan of the Umayyad Empire to feel sympathy for Christians. Now, we have to really think about the man and how he is. He's a Sayyadi, he's a hunter. Seems to be like a very religious man. So maybe they lost a loved one. It's gotta be something tough on them. Ah, damn, that didn't do a thing. Damn, this guy's tough. The Sultan only scoffed at my story and haughty claimed that the family, as a bunch of filthy heathens, only had themselves to blame. Then he turned to the woman on his other side and proceeded to ignore me for the rest of the evening. Sultan is not yet ready to accept the truth. It seems like he's not. We gotta keep pushing him. While passing judgment onto criminals from the safety of your throne, a young noble is brought before you. You quickly come to the conclusion that the man is indeed guilty. Condemning him might not be the wisest choice, as he is of noble birth. If you were to pardon the man, he might prove himself useful to you, as he would be in your debt. I don't know, maybe he has something worthy. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just because you're a noble doesn't mean shit to me. Alright, let's go back to try to... Oh, no. Damn, we have a whole new Sultan now, which might not be so bad. It might actually not be so bad. Or you know what? Let's take it one step at a time. First, I need to get independence from this guy first of all. And also, we're gonna continue the swaying part, but we're gonna get independence from this guy just so that my liege is the main guy. Ask for some mercenaries. And we're gonna cook this guy. Look at him run. Run, little boy, run. Cordiman Donato has spent many weeks bent over ancient tombs and scrolls in search of more information regarding the rumored artifact. He claims to be on the right path, but apparently the progress is slow. Donato has asked for me to order the best scholars in Vizcaya to aid him in his effort. Fine. I'm really curious about what this specific tool is, so I'm gonna just continue to do what I'm doing. Oh, it's the start in the Viking Age. Gladly for me, I don't really have to worry about that much. There's a lot of Catholic uprisings happening, which is good for me. Eventually, that means that my liege is gonna get cooked. One of my Catholic fellows, Prince Zanine, has expressed worry that stress of keeping my true faith hidden is getting to me. She is suggesting that an incognito evening at a local tavern would do me good, away from the prying eyes of the court. Doesn't sound too bad. Okay, I caught somebody, which is good because I need money. See if I can sell him. Nice. Definitely needed the money. Now I can continue to pay my mercenaries, and all is good in the world. Faithful Zanine was entirely right that I needed to get away from court, but there is no denying that we got carried away at the tavern. When our Catholic leanings became a bit too clear, a local rough suddenly rose from his seat and staggered with raised fist towards Zanib. You'll pay for your heretical words. You'll misunderstand, let me explain. Maybe there's a way I can trick him into thinking something else. As it turns out, the beginning of a bar fight is not the best place for theological debate. My argument was drawn out by the shout of pain from Zanib as the first punch was thrown. Damn, he punched my wife? After that, the entire tavern descended to chaos. To make matters worse, the brawler who had initiated the fight quoted lines from the Quran as we were thrown on our faces in the street. It certainly distracted me from my stress. So we went out, got beat the fuck up, and then got kicked out. See, this is why you don't listen to your wife. That's why you don't listen to her. Because that's just wild, bro. There's a rumor about an artist in the vicinity that creates the most magnificent landscape paintings with feature of human nature. I need to have one of those. I do, even though that was probably risky, but I don't care. Bishop Donato has returned and brought with him a well-preserved tongue. He has proof that it once belonged to a famous holy man. Perhaps it might bestow upon me some of the eloquence it once possessed. Good job, Donato. Perhaps it is time I asked Sultan Hafiz to spend some time with me. Yes, because pretty soon he's going to be my liege. Thank you very, very much. I think I would truly honor him. Alright, let's try to tell him some nice things and make it happy. I got a personal unveiling of the painting I commissioned for. The artist truly did a remarkable job. But it feels like something is missing. I'll just add some details of my own. But it feels like something is missing. Ask the artist to add some hidden Catholic symbols. She might take offense to your request. Ask the artist to add some hidden Catholic. She might take. I don't care. I'm gonna ask anyways. The fuck? When I showed off my latest addition to my art collection, one particular person spent a long time studying the painting. Turns out that it was Faithful Mira, whom later shook my hand and discreetly left the Holy Cross in my palm. Nice. When I showed off my latest, turns out, oh, we have a Faithful here. Is he a part of my? Hey, yo, people been joining. Okay, now I'm feeling cool. I'm feeling better about this. All right, dude's no longer gonna be my liege. My liege should now be big boy. Yes. Nice. And I can ask for a title soon, but I'm not gonna do it right away. I'm going to wait. I need him to like me more. So for that, we're gonna improve relations here. Right, and we're gonna continue to sway him. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna continue to sway Buddy. I do stewardship. Please don't tell me I'm dying now. Okay, no, I lose the trade wounded. Good. Because I need this man to like me before I ask him for stuff. So far, so good though. Like, this ended up being a good idea, making this religion, this cult. As long as he doesn't realize that it's happening, we should be good. You always seem to be thinking several steps ahead of the people near you. There are few people alive who can match your mental prowess, and when your intellect is focused on a single problem, people know a solution will be found. Allah, he does not play dice. don't want to do anything. I want him to really like me before I ask him for anything. That's my thing, though. It's got to be. Okay, here we go. Maybe I should write a letter. Yes, I will. Hopefully he loves it. Okay, he liked it. Wonderful. Come on, give me more opportunities. I want to be at 100 before I ask him for any type of title. Okay, this is good. Wifey's pregnant. That's what I like to hear. I would do anything for the family, but it's hard work cultivating loyalty, devotion, not just towards me, but between all the disparate members of our great house. When I'm gone, the harmony and stability I leave behind will be my greatest legacy. It is a good tradition to have some gossip. Yeah, you got it. I'll order you some maids. I'm more focused on other things right now, sweetheart. I need this guy to like me more. Once one of my Catholic fellows, Ansa, has expressed a worry that the stress of keeping... I am not going to another bar again. I learned my lesson from the first one. So no thank you. Okay, I got a new steward that I need to add. Not the best. Oh, we got twins. A genius son, Ghislaine. And not a genius daughter, but still a daughter, Mencia. Nice. Now we're having dynasty members. This is what I need. And I got another girl. Yo, okay. Now I'm getting busy. My wife seems to be going through a particularly harsh pregnancy. Perhaps it would be best for her to retire for a few months from public life and think of her health during this delicate period of her life. Yeah, she definitely should. I'm just afraid he's going to say no. Okay, here we go. Send him an envoy. He liked it. Nice. Wait. 57 is all I got? Damn. Whatever. I'm going to send him an artifact now. Bro. I'm to send him a tongue. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. So he liked it. Alright, cool. Now I'm going to ask him for a title. Let's see what he says. My dear friend and vassal, you are a bedrock of loyalty, the cornerstone of the realm. Truly, there is support for your claim in the Quran. I know that the greatest will reward you in time. What do you mean in time? I want now. What do you mean time? I had another son, and he's quick. And he is a Mirza. The mother of the character is a Sayyida. Patrilineally descended from the Prophet Muhammad. Very good. All my kids are coming out great. All I have to do is, before they're grown... Well, I can always convert them myself later on if I want to. Wait, but is he going to give me... When can I ask again, sir? Like... Disaster. Your fellow members of the Society of Jesus, Shaikha Mira of Vizcaya, has been caught by Court Imam Arif Ibn Dadid, Dadin Sadadin, and his warriors. They spared no time before they burned her at the stake. Damn, that's not funny. They burned my wife at the stake, though. Is he mad at me for it? Oh, he doesn't even care. That's nice. Everyone knows that I have spent years and years directing the work on my book. How long? Because I know I started at 19, I believe. So it took 9 years. When today I am presented with the final product, smiling broadly, I can't help but swell with a sense of well-deserved pride. This has been worth all the hard work. It's called a treatise of fishing with an angle. Has been added to your treasury. Let's see. Quality 4 gives a general opinion +5, which is great. Stewardship and diplomacy. This sounds like a really good book. Okay, I think for now we're gonna take a pause, and we'll be back for the next episode. I think I've done a considerable amount of things today. I mean, I think I've done a pretty good amount of things. We have a very populated cult so far, and it's only growing in numbers. Didn't even have to do much. All I did was literally try to add my first 2 wives, and it just spread from there. The goal is to have my liege, who is now my direct liege, give me a title at some point. And then maybe even have him join my cult. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Alright guys, see you on the next one.